Giving way too many of these speeches. It's like we got too many people leaving the university, and I got to tell you, this is a day that I and many of my colleagues have been regretting. Dave Beal knows where everything is buried. You know, no matter what the question is about what happened 20 years ago, or how do I get this information, or how does the system work with this? Dave is the guy that just comes up with it like that. And I got to tell you, you don't get that by accident. You get that by being curious, being motivated, having incredible skill to be able to pull together accounting, technology, analytical skills in a way that, quite frankly, few people can do. It's a rare find to have someone like that. So, Dave, we're all going to miss you a great deal. I'll start by that. There's a colleague here who, when I was asking him, I said, geez, didn't Dave work with you at one time? And Joe McManus was describing how you spent some time in the Grafton campus.
I did.
Yes.
Associate controller.
Good years.
Yes, yeah, and he was responsible for not only the accounting that went on out there, but student billing and so on. And he says, Dave is the equivalent of the Swiss Army knife. And I thought that was so true, so great. And I got some notes here, so I'm going to, you know, when Dave came over to Medford, Dave and I started in the same year. And when Dave came over to Medford, I think about what the accounting office was like back then. It was quite a bit different. We probably had 13-column green spreadsheets.
We did. We did. Columnar paper.
Yeah, and at times we'd have so many columns that we'd have to cut and paste and put tape on them to get these very long schedules. Do you recall that?
I do that.
Yeah. And Dave really was instrumental in helping the accounting office really get into the 20th century at that time with Excel, probably Lotus, wasn't it?
A little bit of that.
A little bit of Lotus that really did something. So he spent some time as the EAD in the dental school. I'm not sure if many of you remember that, but if I got that right?
Long time ago.
Long time ago. We had a turnover there, and it was at a time when there was lots of issues going on in the school, and we needed somebody in there to step in and really keep an eye on things for us. And Dave did that. How long did you do that?
About 2 years.
About 2 years. Can you imagine? And the fact that they let that go for 2 years gives you some indication of how happy they were with Dave in that role. But I kept pressuring them to say, look, you got to fill the job. We need Dave back. Dave was very involved in the implementation of PeopleSoft. Was that 99?
99.
99, yeah, that was back when Y2K was the big worry. Remember, everything was going to go, all the systems were going to fail, and we had to replace all of our core systems.
I wish I had those hours back.
We had to completely redesign our chart of account. All of our reporting had to be redone in putting in a new system. And we had to learn a new system to boot. It was substantially different than the one that we had. And at the time, we took about a third of the accounting staff and moved them into a project team, full-time. So imagine being without a third of the staff for and it was 2 years? Mm-hmm. 2-year period. And Dave really took that as an opportunity to really learn PeopleSoft. It was very smart on his part. To learn PeopleSoft, to learn, in particular, the tree structure and how you actually, once you got the data in the system, how you used it to manipulate it and to do business with it, to make decisions with it. And Dave really learned that technology very well and married his understanding of accounting to be able to put in place a set of reporting that he's largely responsible for here at the university. I see someone else who was a big player in that, and that is Steve Lisa, who's joined us. we're partners in crime. But I gotta tell you, when I talk to my counterparts at other institutions, many of them are moving on to new systems. And they're doing that because they never really got the kind of benefit that I think we have gotten out of our application. And so my pledge is that I will never put in a new system in Tubbs. Someone else will. So hopefully that's the option in the future. But Dave really.
All right, everybody, hurry up for workday. Let's go.
Careful what you wish for. But the information we have available at our fingertips is really quite amazing. And I was always so impressed that I could get a full set of financials on my desktop at any time. And just a couple of steps away from what you would present in a set of audited financial statements. Not many institutions could do that. And it was Dave and his colleagues that really brought about the design of that and the realization of making that happen. So he's significantly extended the life of PeopleSoft. We've gotten 18 years out of it, which is really pretty remarkable, and hopefully a few more years to boot. And that's a significant investment, and quite frankly, a loss in productivity as you have to learn a new system and deal with all of the implementation. So it's really been quite a thing for us. Dave is a gentleman. I think, I've known Dave for many years, and we often see each other in the morning, and we have a chance to exchange some words, and he's always so joyous in his greeting. How you doing, Tom? I'm doing great. But you know, I've never heard him say a bad word about anyone. He truly is a gentleman. He gets along with everyone very well. He finds ways of working with them and making it work. It's truly a wonderful skill to have, and sometimes I wish I had it more than I do. You know, after 32 years, to be able to walk out of here and know that you've made all these contributions, that you're going to be missed, is really quite an accomplishment. And so Dave, as a colleague and a friend, I'm going to miss you, and I wish you the very best.
Thank you. Thank you.
I want to say a few words about Dave, and